Good morning, JP. Good morning. Good morning. Let's put this account. Let's do Sim 101. I'm just gonna run one L2. Good morning, Mark. Good morning. Not really. I have not really seen any yet. Last year was wild. Don't even remember last year, yeah. Don't even remember last year, to be honest with you. Well, hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. This is going to be the last trading day of the week. For me, it should be for you guys as well. Tomorrow, market closes, I think, at 1. Let me check. So tomorrow the market closes at 1 p.m. Eastern. Friday the markets also close at 1:15 p.m. Eastern. So they're basically just think of half days on Thursday and Friday, which means volume's going to be really weird. You guys should take Thursday and Friday off. Okay. I won't be turning on any auto traders or anything. So as you guys are rolling in for the morning, would appreciate a like on the live. Get the day started. Let me check if there's any big prop sales. Looks like Tradeify. think Tradeify Black Friday starting early, good through Cyber Monday night. This is Tradeify. They have instant funding. They have regular evals as well. So 45% off, 65% off. These are regular accounts basically. The advanced is a trailing drawdown. The growth is an end of day drawdown. This is a sim funded end of day, I think. Elite Trader funding. You know, the only thing about Tradeify hold on one sec. The only thing with Tradeify is they allow bots, and I'm not they allow bots, but they say they want to see you enable the code, which obviously you guys wouldn't be able to do. But if you get to a payout on Tradeify, I'm sure me and Ben could figure out a way to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you get to a payout and you need to show them, you know, how to enable, or that you're enabling the code, like we could send you some sort of, you know, dupe file basically, that would allow you to get that payout. And I'm not sure. Maybe that's only for like high frequency trading bots. So, bots and algorithmic trading. We allow the use of bots and algorithms. You must be able to prove that you're the sole owner of the bot and strategy, and that no one else has access to using it. You know, whatever. I don't know how they'd tell. This ensures the bot not being shared with other traders or firms. We scan to ensure no similar orders on other accounts. Also require a live video of you enabling code on your computer. No high frequency trading bots. So you can't use like L2Azimuth or something. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people trade SBS manually. You could, I mean, there's ways around everything. But if you get to a payout on Tradeify, then, you know, I'm sure me and Ben could figure out like a basically a dupe file if they ask for it, of you enabling the code, of basically fake code, right? Or you could just also, like, I don't know, say you're manually trading it. I don't know. Figure it out when you get there, right? But what I do know is Apex allows bots. I'm pretty sure, unless they changed it recently. I looked at this the other day. Look it up. Well, actually, you know what? I always think of these as auto traders. These are technically semi-automated bots. So, because you're monitoring it, there's buttons to turn it on and off, which technically makes it semi-automated. Okay, so technically it's not like a fully automated software. It's technically semi-automated. So, you might be able to use it with Tradeify and stuff too. Then let me check again. Tradeify is about the same, I think, but Apex rules, AI, Autobots, algorithms, fully automated trading strategies or software, high frequency trading, which in my mind is L2Azimuth, high frequency trading. Strictly prohibited for any types of hands-off, set and forget, continuous 24 hours a day. But the use of semi-automated software must accompany monitoring and presence. Well, I guess L2 and SBS is technically semi-automated if it has buttons and you're monitoring it. It's basically just assisting you with the entries, which is also why I encourage you guys to learn the SBS model, because if you know the SBS model and they ask you to explain why you wanted the bot to take an entry there, you can explain it. You know what I'm saying? I don't provide a free SBS indicator. There is one if you Google like Splash Algo. He has a free indicator. Good morning, Justin. Driving all day? Just stop to leave a like. Have a good one. You too, Justin. Drive safe. But yeah, technically these are semi-automated, because fully automated would be more like no buttons or anything, not monitoring it. If you guys are monitoring it and you're selectively, you know, turning one off because of something, turning the other off, breaking even, getting out, that is semi-automated. So Apex, you should be perfectly fine. Top Step also allows bots, so Apex and Top Step perfectly fine. I just requested a payout on Top Step this morning, so I'll show you guys when that gets approved. Not a crazy big payout, because or Top Step only requires 5 days of $200 or more. You can get a payout. So like basically you can take a payout every week. Tradeify might be a little more tricky, but you can still use them. But you know, we could figure something out. So again, as you guys are rolling in, would appreciate a thumbs up on the live stream. This will be the last live stream of the week. I would encourage you guys to just take some family time the rest of the week. Markets close at 1 p.m. basically on Thursday and Friday. So early closes, half days, which is never usually a good day to trade. So no point. Might as well just save your capital for next week. So yeah. Also, I did find someone messaged me a picture of a pretend scammer. So, well, pretend to be me, so he's a scammer. I don't know if I should show the picture of what the person looks like or not. I think it's kind of funny, but yeah, I probably won't, but some things are just hilarious. Really are. All right, so market opens here in about 25 seconds. Again, as you guys are rolling in, click the like button, subscribe. We're almost at 2,400 subscribers. All right, I'm gonna turn on L2 just because, why not? So we're on sim, per usual with L2. We are running Connor's November 1st settings. I think Connor's going live this morning. You know, someone asked on my YouTube video yesterday if me coughing is a tick because it seemed like I was faking it. I thought that was pretty interesting, that I'd be faking a cough. But as you guys know, I've been sick for a few days, so I thought that was funny. I thought that was real funny. Gosh, my headphones are always low. Low battery. All right, let's switch back to SBS here. So we got the 32 range chart, we got the 16 range chart. I'm just still learning L2. That's the only reason. Trying to find some settings that I think are consistent, some ways to run it that I think are a bit more consistent for me. That's what I said, Curtis. Actually, yeah, I don't even know. I've had some really good days. I've had some bad days. Just you gotta find a way to balance the win rate and stuff, because commissions do add up fast. Because on a 4 contracts, that's about $15.50 round trip. So a winning trade would be about 200 or it'd be like $200 or $185, I think, for a winner. And a loser would be obviously $2,600. So yeah. So did I say 2,600? I meant 260. But anyway, we've got 32 range chart, we got 16 range chart. I think I have both of these on a 35% trail today, just because I wanted to mix it up. And Renko here, and then 15-second here. Again, remember, SBS is a long-term bot. The 16 range can be very sketchy, because each brick is only 4 points, and you guys know NQ moves a lot more than 4 points. Okay, so going with a bigger bar type, you're usually going to get more stable moves, I guess, because think like it's much harder to predict the direction on a, if you're looking at like a 5-second chart versus a 5-minute chart, right? You're likely going to be able to predict a little bit more which direction the market wants to go in on a 5-minute chart. Doesn't mean you can't win on a 5-second chart, right? It just means you might be wrong more than you would on a 5-minute, right? So think about that a little bit. But like a 16 range chart is probably equivalent, honestly, to like a 5-second chart, because look at how much action and range we've gotten already on a 16 range versus just the 15-second here, right? There's no potential entry on the 15-second, and there's multiple on the range chart already, which means the 16 range is much faster than even a 15-second chart. So you need to think about that. Need to think about that a little bit. Also, reminder that Argenito posted some interesting stuff yesterday. That shorts only on the 16 range actually had a much smoother equity curve than longs and shorts over the past 2 months, which is interesting because the market's been moving up for past few months. But shorts actually much smoother equity curve by a long shot, so keep that in mind. Just got a Renko, short. Ben sent me a different file to test out. Looks like that did glitch out a little bit. So I'm not running the exact same file as you guys, but Still winning trade. But yeah, Ben sent me a different file to test. So you guys won't have the same exact, if there's an error or something, you guys shouldn't have that problem. Same as me here. But we're always testing stuff for you guys, so. We may just revert to the file from that you guys are using. If that happens again. Ben always sends me stuff to test for you guys, so. Still a winning trade there. I think full target was originally 57, which we never hit. But we did hit first TP, so. Another short here. Gonna be ready to close early because it did glitch out a minute ago. Didn't glitch out there. Okay. Maybe it's just because it moved so crazy fast there, but that shouldn't happen still. So again, I'm testing an update, everybody. Testing an update. That one worked good. You on NQ, WFS? You on NQ? So 2 wins there. That first trade we were on 500 risk. I just lowered it to 100 risk, so actually we would have been up nearly 1,000 already. Little more actually. Yeah, I'm on MNQ, and you'll get slightly different trades on MNQ versus NQ. Because the swing points, although they're technically the same, the swing points are slightly different. So we were on 500 risk that first trade. I lowered it to 100 risk. So we won 500 on that first trade, and then we just won like 200 there. It's based on the swing breakout sequence model. There's a ton of videos on my YouTube about it. Just go to my YouTube channel, go to the videos. It's a bunch of stuff in there. Looks like a good spot for potential reversal to the upside. You get these little 1, 2, 3 lower, but it can't keep going lower. That's usually a potential reversal sign. 3 dives, yep. Couldn't remember the exact name, but I have too much info in my head. I know a lot of things, I don't always know how to explain them, right? Let's check on L2. L2, Connor settings down 100, but down 259 after commission so far. Again, Connor says best time to trade is from 10 a.m. So obviously it's not 10 a.m., but four contracts on L2. So this is a third trade on the Ninzarenko already. We got a short right about here, and then we closed full here. That was about 500 bucks. Then we got a short here. I lowered the risk, but that was a full win. So if we were on 500 risk still, that would have been roughly 700 or 800 bucks, which would have been a $1,300 in about 10 minutes. But we lowered the risk to 100, so that was about $150 to $200 of a winner. This trade again, $100 of risk. So this one looks like it'll probably lose though. Every other chart, we're kind of just sitting. Not really too much going on. No. 3 dives pattern is not a trigger at all. You go to my YouTube channel and watch SBS model videos. I posted one last night. Looks like we got a sweep there. This tends to happen quite a bit, especially on holiday weeks, where it would sweep us by a couple ticks or a point, and it would go back and reverse to our target. Yep. Could we get a few more likes in live, guys? We're at 17. You know, the goal is usually 30, so would appreciate that. So 2 wins, 1 loss. Remember, the wins are usually bigger than the losses, so keep that in mind. Looks like this did sweep us, and it's going to go right down to the target area. Every other chart pretty quiet so far. Well, I own SBS, and I test L2Azimuth and see how it does. There's nothing behind the idea. So our initial target was 61, which would have been like right here. So if we hit this, then if you had a little bit of like a 2-point offset, you would have won that trade. No, there's really don't deep dive into it. I created SBS Autotrader. Connor created L2. I test both. Well, I use mine and I test Connor's more. Yep, basically daily, Ricardo. Yep. I won't be going live the rest of the week though, because it's Thanksgiving Thursday, and you know, short day Thursday, short day Friday on the market. So you guys should all take Thursday and Friday off. So, yeah, if you're on 500 risk here on Ninzarenko MNQ, you should basically be done for the day already, because you'd be up about $1,000. Well, you'd be up like, if you took that loss, you'd be up like $500 or $600. But if you took these back-to-back wins over here, that would have been roughly $1,000. Remember, our SBS bot is not a high frequency trading bot. Okay, you're not going to get 150 trades in a day. Looks like Connor's L2 with Connor's settings is break even, but negative 199 from commission. Which means it's taken like 12 trades already ish, 12 or 13. Can't backtest L2 now, from what I've heard. You can backtest SBS, this Autotrader on screen, but has to be in market replay. You can't use strategy analyzer. Why though? What do you mean why? You can't use strategy analyzer because that's just how the Autotrader is built. And L2, I don't know why, but relatively quiet morning so far. I mean, it is good. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not good. We had a pretty good day yesterday. These were results from yesterday, from right here. Mike just passed his eval, CRZ passed eval, sitting in profit, and then all these were from yesterday. And then this morning, Johnny K, who is a new member, second day with the bot, first day on PA account, Ninzarenko, one trade, 16-hour one trade, both 500 risk, and he made $1,400 on his PA account already. That was trading from, I think he said like 3 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. or 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning or something. But Ninzarenko is a download. It's a free download. Go Google Ninzarenko. It'll bring you to their website, and you can. It's a free download there. So then you install it like through the tools import NinjaScript add-on. This is Ninzarenko right here. It's a type of bar, and then you put in a brick size and a trend threshold. Just a type of Renko bar. I mean, I've never tested NQ. The reason I use MNQ is because one of our members tested the Ninzarenko 16.8 on MNQ, and it was working pretty well on his testing. So I've just been using his settings and his everything since. I never looked at NQ. So, but MNQ allows for more accurate risk, so I do prefer MNQ a lot of times anyway. So yeah. No problem. Once subscribe to the SBS strategy, do you share? We share everything, man. I mean, I enable and show the settings like 90% of the time on the live stream. But everyone uses the same settings. Like 90% of people use the same settings. Just some people use different charts, obviously. Slow morning, folks. I'd prefer a slow morning than a ton of trades, so, to be honest with you, so. This is because Thanksgiving is tomorrow. That is what I'm thinking, so. Let's check on L2. L2 is up 100. But down 220 after commission. We have about $300 of commission so far, which is about $15.90 per round trip entry with 4 contracts. Don't know what you mean. 3 volumes. There's a free Ninzarenko download. Look, you Google Ninzarenko. Look, Ninzarenko free indicator for NinjaTrader 8. Can download. Not sure about. Yeah, I mean, I only see one, but. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but they really do try to upsell you on like 100 things, don't they? It's like Connor is live as of a minute ago.
Of course, today we are using microcongruity, so remember that that is going to be an individual factor in getting the exact same fills. If we throw that off, which we can do here, there should be no difference.
It does seem like I do have the same exact settings, I think, as Connor.
For now, because we want to enhance our execution edge. This microcongruity, what this does down
check.
here is that we take our 2-tick micro.
So can right click strategies. The only, well, I guess he changed the limit offset. No, I think he changed some counter spoof and trespass settings, but that's okay. You know, if you guys want an easy,
Just got filled into our first.
You guys want an easy trick to make money with L2, just trade L2 when Connor goes live and copy his exact settings and trade with him, because you know he shows the settings and makes money most of the time, right? So just copy his stuff and trade with him.
Move to 2 different places just because when in those places it was very poor. Now I have fiber internet, so there should be 0 issues with me streaming from here on out. I should be able to stream in high quality.
We'll dipping out of the live to go watch Connor. How it is.
We did get a trade that ended up getting filled.
So again, if you guys want a super entertaining software that takes tons of trades, you should go to L2Azimuth. If you want L2Azimuth, there's a link in the description. If you want a slow and steady bot, SBS, right?
We detected swooping activity and took action against it. Again, we repeated that cyclic behavior.
Yeah, I don't know, Curtis. I don't disagree necessarily. So he started live streaming 3 minutes ago and he's up $700 already with 4 or 5 contracts. Having chat on is one of those things where I need to be able to look at both at the same time, and that's definitely something that I'm going to do again like we did in prior streams. It's just that right now I really want to focus on having
I did post a link to our Q&A form, which is located in the chat. If you guys fill it out, you can submit questions for my review, and I can.
Oh, he did turn off the live chats again.
Allows me to build up a queue of questions, and I don't have to immediately see it in order to answer it. I can answer it like maybe let's say 5 minutes later if there's something that's going on. You can see we're up to $833 on the day now. I don't think we've actually ended up losing a trade yet, so I'm pretty excited about that.
All right, let me focus on this. We just got a Renko and a range. Gotta make sure these don't bug out, because again, I am testing a different version than you guys. Should have the same entries, just potentially a different, potentially bugs, because obviously I'm testing an update. Basically the same exact trade, so. Do notice that happens a lot of time. The 16 range and the Renko do take very similar trades a lot of the time. Looks like this one's gonna lose on us though. Kind of looks like a V-shaped reversal here on the 15 second. It's pretty sharp. This big bullish engulfing candle. So I'm a little worried about this trade. Little worried, but again, whatever happens, happens, right? We're here for the long term, folks. But yeah, look at this 15-second candle. Went from 26 up to 44, so nearly 20 points on a 15-second candle, which is indicating to me this is a strong V-shape starting, and likely it might want to continue upwards. So not that this is an invalid trade. Yeah, I think 1 minute, I sent out a post yesterday that for my long term, obviously I haven't been live streaming the 1 minute or 64 range because it's not as entertaining for you guys to watch, but for long term I would recommend like a 1 minute or 64 range. The past 2 months, or the whole December contract I tested on the 64 range, it was roughly 2 to maybe 3k drawdown, because I did separate the things a little. So, but it was 13k profit, so that's a good profit to drawdown ratio. Getting choppy here, you can see here on the Renko bar is pretty easy, which usually indicates not anything good. So 15-second has not been good on your sim. Depends. If you're using NQ and MNQ, you'll get some different results. I'll tell you this, everything works to a degree, right? You have to find what times certain charts work best at, right? Like a 15-second chart, maybe it works best from only 10 to 10:30 in the morning. I don't know. Maybe it works best from 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Right? Maybe the range chart works best from, I don't know, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Right? It's all off of data, right? It's all off of data. So that's why I say everything works to a degree, right? Might be rolling over, but again, just tapped into this imbalance here, this fair value gap, this gigantic bullish 15-second fair value gap, and bouncing out of that strong right now. So not super pretty. Yeah, people like constant action, not constant money. That does seem to be true. Not worried about this Renko trade, because if this Renko trade loses, it's only $100. That's why I encourage to trade small. This is on an eval, so I don't really care about it either. We're on $500 of risk, which obviously is a lot, but it's an eval. But if you're on a different account that you care about a little bit, I would lower the risk. I do exactly as I preach, right? If I tell you guys to go $100 to $200 of risk, I also do the same thing. Slow and steady. Now, how many people actually listen to me? Not a lot, right? Not a lot, but yeah. So really just not doing much right now at all. Really just chopping. This 15-second chart looks really rangy. We're moving up and down about 10 points right now. So really the market could go either way at this point. I think honestly this 15-second fair value gap is kind of key because we bounced out of that really perfectly, and now we're getting another strong push right out of that gap basically. So not extreme gains, yeah. Well, slow and steady is what the spot was initially meant for. People initially just decided to ditch the slow and steady because they want really fast dopamine hits. So I can't control what other people do, so if I had to put money on this trade, I would say we probably stop out. The way it's not wanting to go much past our entry. You can see it's almost using our entry as support. So if I had to put money on it, I would say we probably stop out. But again, we always let the bot do its thing, right? So because the reality is we can't really predict the market. Can't truly know what the market's going to do. So L2 started kicking in, I guess at 10 a.m. right when Connor said usually it does the best, so that's great. So up about 1,000. You should call that a day on L2 basically with the old Connor settings. Tapping back in right now to the 15-second gap. This is key spot right here. Very key spot. Getting close to the targets. We're trailing because I set a 35% trail. And I'm getting a bunch of errors because I'm testing the update and it's all over the place, but okay, so both of those did win. Looks like the Renko seems to be getting some errors, but again, reminder, I'm testing a update from Ben, so you guys wouldn't be getting these problems. So let me see. Another Renko short. Renko's gotten a lot of trades. Gotta watch this. Make sure it's all working. Okay. Seems to be working perfectly fine when it's slow. So, seems to be working perfectly fine as it moves slow. Renko's on fire today, though. Absolutely killing it. Did anyone else get that 16 range trade? I'm on MNQ. And the Renko is 16.8 for Ninja Renko. Once this trade's over, I'm actually going to turn off this. Okay, so we're up $800. That's on a PA account. Let me show you guys really quick. Right here, PA account. I'm just going to share that with the group. I'm going to switch this over to Sim. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Okay, Connor is up like a lot of money. Much more than us. He's up $2,500 already.
Unfortunately, there we ended up losing that trade.
But $2,415, and it's been 15 minutes.
So guys, if you guys could leave a like on this live stream if you're enjoying today's content, that would help me substantially.
Good for Connor.
219 viewers, I think here. If even half of you guys left a like on this video, it would help me out immensely. Thank you so much, guys. If you leave a like on the video.
Was that SBS with $800 profit? Well, this is $600 profit on the 16 range. The $800 profit here was on the PA account on the Ninja Renko. In Ninja Renko, I actually lowered the risk. So the first trade was $500 a risk, then the risk was like 100. If it was $500 a risk for every trade, we would have been up like nearly $1,700 to $1,800. But yeah, hey, I can't complain. So quick 800 on the morning there.
Getting a bit of chop here. Haven't been doing super good on this area. Almost got filled here, just didn't.
So I would consider shutting this down just because of Thanksgiving tomorrow. So if you are green, you caught that 16 range short and you're up, I would consider shutting it down. I'm just gonna make a quick announcement. Frank, would it be possible to use SBS on 2 different administrator machines? One for live trading, one for back like this. We allow one on your live PC and like one on a VPS, or just 2 computers in general. But yeah, 2 only. Yeah, whatever that may be. So if you do more than 2, you gotta pay for another machine. So. So we got mistaken. He said up 2K today and 1.7K. 2K and 1.7K. Top and bottom there, nice. And here we got Argenito again. Another big day for Argenito. You know, guys, we'll keep running it for a few minutes, but I think I want to shut it down, to be honest. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna change it to sim, I think. Let's see, sim. We'll just put on sim 1 minute. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the live. Go enjoy Connor's live stream for a little bit. I'm satisfied with our gains for the day. So again, to finalize the morning here, we made $800 on our PA funded account and $600 on our eval here. So good stuff, guys. I can't complain. Again, no live streams the rest of the week. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. It's an early close. Friday's also an early close. So enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Spend some family time. I'll make some more YouTube videos, but no live streams and no trading. Okay, no trading. Same for you guys. You shouldn't trade. But enjoy the rest of your week, guys, and I'll see you next week.